Because as a new vegan, you need all the help you can get.
Hi guys, today's video is for JaaackJack?
Not sure.
I'm not sure on how to pronounce the channel name, but it's a lovely girl by the name of Jackie who has almost 300,000 subscribers, and she recently made a What I Eat in a Day video, and it's vegan.
Yes, amazing. One of our followers on Snapchat sent us a message and said, please go and check out this channel. It's fantastic, but they were a little bit concerned about how much or how little Jackie was eating, and they've asked us to watch her What I Eat in a Day video to help her out and give her some tips, because as a new vegan, you need all the help you can get. So let's take a look.
Hey guys, it's Jackie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share a What I Ate Today video, and this one's special because I'm eating high carb, low fat vegan.
Wow, it's high carb, low fat vegan, not just vegan.
Well done, Jackie.
That's amazing. This is very cool.
And I've been trying to transition to vegan for the longest time, and I decided to just man up and do it.
That a girl?
Yes.
Let's get started with breakfast. So I have these pre-made green juice packages, I guess, Ziploc bags. I just throw these in the blender, add some water, and that's how I make my green juice. It takes no time at all.
This is a fantastic idea, very, very smart to pre-package little bits of fruit or whatever. And it's not just for breakfast, but any meal of the day. You can pre-package your food and freeze it so that it's an easy, quick go-to grab. Fantastic idea, Jackie. Just one thing, this is not actually a juice, it's a smoothie, because a juice is when you extract the fiber from the juice. But when you have the fiber, when you're blending it up together, that's a smoothie.
So that green smoothie contains a banana, some apples, some pineapple, and some greens, but then that is split up over several little bags. So it is a very low calorie smoothie.
And this is no surprise, but I love to have fruits for breakfast.
Awesome. Berries are full of antioxidants. Fantastic food to have. The only downside is that they're very low in calories. So if you're going to have berries, you need to have them with quite a lot of high calorie fruit like bananas in order to get enough calories. There was only the one banana there.
A low calorie start to the day.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you don't have enough ripe bananas on hand, or just not enough ripe fruit in general, a great way to make up those calories at breakfast is to add oatmeal, pop your fruit on top, or have your fruit first, whatever, however you want to mix it up. Oats are going to be able to bridge that gap and keep you satiated throughout the morning.
For lunch, I'm keeping it pretty simple and going back to elementary school with my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then I'm just going to add some carrots on the side with a little bit of hummus and then a red apple.
Delicious looking lunch. Again, probably a little low on the calorie side because the bulk of the calories are coming from the bread and there are only 2 slices there. So an extra couple of slices of bread would help.
And if you don't feel like you've got the space in your stomach to eat that extra bread, we'd say leave the apples for breakfast. So get all your fruit out of the way because that's high water content, high fiber. It's going to make you feel full really quickly. So leave the fruit for the morning, and then you've got more room in your stomach to have more bread, more carbs for lunch.
So fruit is a great snack on the go. Well done, good choice.
For dinner, I made a vegan mac and cheese, and I got this recipe from Nina and Randa. I'm going to leave their link down below if you guys want to check it out.
This looks delicious, and we love pasta. Thumbs up.
And that Jackie's not afraid of carbohydrates. Isn't that wonderful?
Well, she's doing high carb.
That's fantastic.
The only problem is, it's a tiny little bowl of pasta, Jackie. So yes, you're doing high carb in theory, but
Low calorie version of high carb.
yeah, when we're talking about a high carb, low fat vegan diet and lifestyle, we're talking about abundance in calories. So that little bowl of pasta would be something that you kind of snack on late afternoon if you needed a little pick-me-up. When you want to sit down to a bowl of pasta, load it up, girl. You don't have to be afraid of the carbs.
We'd probably suggest using bigger bowls.
Yeah. And so when we don't eat enough calories throughout the day, we're often left at the end of the day just kind of like not feeling satiated, maybe looking for something sweet like a dessert afterwards. How does Jackie end her day?
And I was craving something a little sweet, so I ended the night with a vegan Reese's Peanut Butter Cup smoothie, and oh my gosh, this is so good, you guys.
The sweet dessert after the dinner. We used to do this for years and years and years until we realized that the reason we were craving that sweet after dinner was because we hadn't eaten enough calories from carbohydrates throughout the day.
And there's nothing wrong with that sweet dessert. I mean, that drink looks absolutely beautiful, fantastic. But that would actually be a really good breakfast smoothie. Put it towards the front of your day, you can even throw some bananas in there and use that as a meal to get your calories in so that you've got that wonderful energy throughout the day.
So Jackie said she drank a lot of water today. A lot is a subjective term. We need to be objective when it comes to, our water intake on this high carb, low fat vegan lifestyle. And the water bottle that Jackie's using is made by her mum, and it's 1 litre in size. Now 1 litre might seem like a lot of water to someone who typically doesn't drink that much. But what's recommended on this lifestyle is at least 2.5 litres. Basically, you want to be peeing clear
8 to 10 times a day. And you can be drinking up to 1 litre of water before each meal to properly hydrate. So I would generally have at least 750 mils before a meal, all the way up to 1.3 mils depending on how hot it is. So 1 litre of water throughout the day is not enough, definitely not enough to stay hydrated, especially if you're exercising. You need to put that hydration back into your body.
So there's a few reasons why it's very important to not only eat high carb, but also make sure we're eating enough calories. Firstly, you could develop vitamin and mineral deficiencies by not eating enough food in total. And secondly is regarding cravings. You're going to end up craving when you eat a small volume of calories, and then that's going to lead to binges, and you never know what you're going to binge on. Many people end up binging on animal products.
So if you feel like a binge is coming on, then you definitely want to do it on vegan junk food or high-fat vegan food, whatever. Do not go to animal foods. And also let's remember that plant foods are lower in calories.
Absolutely. So you need to get used to eating a larger volume of food than you're used to when you're eating animal products, which are very calorie dense. And so the last thing you want to do is have the same portion sizes as you've been used to when you're switching from animal products to plant foods. And Jackie probably felt great at the end of that day, as many people do who are transitioning to a vegan diet, because they're no longer consuming toxic animal products. But that feeling of feeling great and light and healthy, that's going to wane over time if you keep eating a low amount of calories.
So Jackie, the key to staying vegan for life and also to stay on the high carb, low fat vegan lifestyle is to up those calories, to eat a greater volume of food. It's going to make a world of difference. If you need any help, if you need any more tips, please don't hesitate in sending us a message. We'd be more than happy to help you out.
So guys, please help us share this message with Jackie. We'll link her social media links below. Like, share and subscribe. And remember, until next time, going vegan is not the most we can do.
It's the least we can do. Thanks for watching.
Bye guys. And because a calorie is not a calorie, this means you can also ignore recommended calorie intakes suggested for you by calorie calculators. All of these calculators are based on the false assumption